Hello, I'm the Gobby Gaffer and I play Football Manager on YouTube. At the moment I'm managing SC Cambuur in the Eredivise. It's a road to glory save, started with AFC Filed. I'm hoping to progress up the football management ladder. If you're a regular subscriber, you'll know all of that. If you're brand new here, well, welcome along. Please subscribe, please like, please tell your friends. One of the problems I've got at the moment, and I'm going to be really honest with you now, it's going to be a slightly different beginning to the video this. One of the problems I'm finding at the moment is my subscriber count has flatlined. My viewing numbers are actually going down. So I don't know whether I'm doing something wrong, whether I'm not entertaining enough. I have to say that the motivation for me doing this is because A, I love football, B, I love filming, and C, I love video editing. I don't just edit these videos, I edit all kinds of videos, and it's a major passion of mine. So to be able to do that, I mean, that was my motivation in the beginning, to be able to edit videos and put them on YouTube. Absolutely brilliant. The slight drawback with it is you do need motivation. Whatever you do in life, you need motivation. And at the moment, I have to be really honest and say my motivation is dropping now. Because like I say, subscribers have flatlined, viewer numbers are not great. So the motivation, I'm not sure. So like I say, if you're a regular viewer, please spread the word. If you're a new subscriber, again, or a new viewer, subscribe, like, again, spread the word. It will all help the channel to grow. And like I've said, my motivation is not to get monetized. That's not my motivation. My motivation is to come on here, play Football Manager, film, video edit. That's why I'm doing this thing. It's all kind of motivation for me, and hopefully I'm entertaining. If I'm not, and if there's a problem, please comment down below. I know you probably won't, because there's only a few people comment on the videos, but motivation, believe me, and I mean everybody should know this, motivation in life is huge. Anyway, let's finish all of that off. So you remember in the last episode, really exciting stuff. We had a transfer special, loads of transfers in there, and we watched the first two games, our playoff games in the Champions League. It was a really, really good episode. The second leg against Freiburg, we went 2-0 down, and I mean, that was it really. I was ready for finishing the episode there and then, but we actually came back. I made a few changes, a few substitutions, and it all worked, and we ended up getting through to the next playoff round, which is Young Boys. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to watch the two legs of the Champions League playoff tie against Young Boys. I did play the first game in the Eredivise off camera, and we played Fortuna Sittard, beat them 4-1. Liam Delap with a couple of nice goals. Brobby with a couple of nice goals as well. So my forwards are scoring goals, and Rojas looks like a real find on that right side. Anyway, we're going to jump straight into the Young Boys game. There will be another Eredivise game in between that I will play off camera. But I do want to, I'm quite excited, can you tell? I'm quite excited about our European adventure, and I want that to continue. I mean, whatever flavour it is, I'm not too bothered really. But the European, as we've seen already, the European adventure, it brings the money in. And that's what we need at SC Cambuur. We need the money coming in so that next season, maybe I'll have a bigger wage budget than 3.8 million. And I'll be able to start elevating the level of the team. Anyway, less waffling. Let's get into the football. First leg is away from home. So we'll see in the dugout for that one. Well, welcome to Switzerland for the second playoff tie. So the team for today is, and it's quite a tired team. We are playing a lot of games at the moment, and the season's not really got going yet. But the team for today is Vitek in goal, back four of Van der Kust, Toll, Buckman and Tavares, Quackman, deep line playmaker, Helgeson and Ramsey in midfield, Brobby and Azakan as the wingers, with Delap up front. And we're underway. So like I say, we've got quite a few tired players in the team. As you can see there, Marco Tolma, centre-back. It's not ideal. He's captain today, but he is quite tired. And my backup centre-backs are also very tired. And within 10 minutes, the young boys have gone 1-0 up. Not ideal. So we get the kick-off. Delap gets us underway. I'm going to just drop them a little bit of encouragement. Brobby, what can Brobby do? Van der Kuss down that left-hand side. He's just given the ball away, which is not ideal, to be honest. So a long ball out. Tall, actually, showing some really good endeavour there, considering he's not particularly fit. But ball over to Brobby. Brobby is going to swing that ball in. Delap can't get his head on that. It's going to come back to Brobby. He tries again, and that's just over the top. So we're 1-0 down here in Switzerland. This is not really the start that I wanted. Would have been nice to have maybe got to half-time just to get us settled in a little bit. And you have to remember, this is a brand new competition for us. European football is a very different style of game. So we do have to work our way into it and learn how to play. But they're in again, and they're 2-0 up. We were 2-0 down against Freiburg though, so I mean, can we come back in this one? So with less than 15 minutes on the clock, we're 2-0 down against Young Boys. Things are not looking great, I have to say. Van der Kuss is having quite a poor game. His fitness isn't looking great. Tolu is on the ball now. His fitness is quite suspect. Van der Kuss is actually injured. And both goals have come from down that side. Quick substitution. Christen has come on at left wing back. Can't really be risking Van der Kuss out there. Christen is not fully fit. So I think we are going to struggle in this game. The fact that we're 2-0 down, not ideal. And Young Boys again raiding down that right hand side. I don't know whether Christen can do any better down that side than Van der Kuss did. Toll now is looking very, very, very tired. And half time arrives, and we're not doing well at all. Gonna say you've been terrible so far. Ramsey seems to be very anxious by that. So not quite sure we should take Ramsey off or not. I think we are going to have to bring another centre-back on, though. It's going to have to be Siebert, I think. It's going to have to come on for Toll. So the second half is underway, and we've not really turned up for this game, if I'm honest. Young Boys well on top. 2-0 in the lead. If we could nick one, it would be ideal. But Young Boys with the ball again. And of course, they're playing with the left-back, who is injured. But they're still winning 2-0. Brobby wins the ball. Quackman over the top as he can. What's he going to do with that? And he's going to hit the top of the net with that from that angle. Quite a difficult technique, that one. Tavares now with the throw. Doesn't find anybody. Ball comes out. Helgeson picks the ball up. Christen. Can he do anything? No, that's headed straight back. Okay, I'm making my final changes in the game. So I'll basically change both my wingers, Rojas and Silcott Dewberry, I should say. Have come on the wings. Lasada's gone on up front in place of Delap, who's having a really poor game again. Getting a little bit tired of Delap having these games in Europe where he's not up to speed. So we'll see if these three front players can actually nick a goal for us. I mean, a 2-1 defeat wouldn't be the worst result in the world. But we have to be wary of Young Boys, as they showed in the first half. They're quite capable of just sticking the ball in the net. And here we are again. We're under the cosh again. Did the keeper make a save there? He did. So it's a corner. So this is coming back in from their injured fullback. And the Vitek takes that quite easily. 84 minutes on the clock now. Very, very little happening in the game. Looks like we're going to go down 2-0. And we have gone down 2-0, so not ideal really. Got to say I'm not happy with your performance. And I think on reflection, 2-0 in Switzerland. Okay, I think the Champions League it's way above us, if I'm really honest. So I think against Freiburg, it was one of those games again. We had the wind in the right direction. The stars were aligned. We came back really well in that game. I mean, we were losing that second leg 2-0. So anyway, we move on now. Going to play the Eredivise game off camera, and we're going to come back for that Young Boys game, the return leg, which is at home. Let's see if we can turn that round. We'll see you very shortly. Well, a very uninspiring 3-1 loss against Nijmegen. I mean, they have gone top of the league with that result, so maybe it's one of those, you know, some teams start the season really well, don't they? And kind of unlikely as it is, they end up top of the league, but then the form drops off and the usual suspects take over. I mean, maybe that's what it is, I don't know, but we were very, very poor in that game. A lot of tired legs. So anyway, we've got this second leg now coming up against Young Boys, and we're going to jump straight into the dugout for that one. And let's see if we can turn this 2-0 deficit around. Can we do it? Let's go and have a look. So the team for today is Vitek in goal, back four of Van der Kust, Toll, Buckman and Tavares. Got Quackman at the base of the midfield with Helgeson, and Krasasnic gets a start today. Brobby and Azarkan are the wingers behind Delap, and Delap really does need to put in a performance today. I'm sick of him getting 6.1s and 6.2s. He has scored a few goals this season, but not enough in my opinion. And we're underway, and predictably I suppose, Young Boys have the first highlight, but we have picked the ball up with Quackman, Buckman, Krasasnic, ball right over there, looping ball over to Van der Kust, and he just gives the ball away. So Young Boys now do have the ball back. They're coming forward with it. No, they're not. A bit of tomfoolery going on here in midfield. Both sides are giving the ball away. Not the greatest of early starts to the game. 4 minutes on the clock. We do really need to settle down quickly in this game. Azarkan out to Tavares. Tavares, we know that he can be a provider. Azarkan slides the ball across, and Delap puts the ball in the net. So maybe he's heard my words. Maybe my stern words are ringing in his ears, and we have got the first goal here. Tavares, Azarkan slides the ball in, and a nice little finish there from Delap. So we're 1-0 up. Hopefully that will, yeah, he's on a 7.4 now. Hopefully going forward in the game that will give him a little bit of encouragement and momentum to go on and score another one. 17 minutes on the clock. The game has died down a little bit now. Young Boys have not even started the game. They've just had the first two shots after nearly half an hour. I'm just going to give my boys a little bit of encouragement. We do need another goal to draw this tie level. Can we do it? We're bobbing on to half time. Nothing happening at the moment. Okay, I'm going to give them a little bit of show me something else in the second half. So Young Boys have been pretty terrible in this game. I mean, we've got 5 players on green ratings, and we should really be doing better than we are. Buckman, back to Krasasnic. Buckman again to Quackman. Krasasnic, lovely ball over the top. And Helgeson, I think, has hit the crossbar with that one. Free kick, Azarkan. Again, the ball just over the bar. Couple of changes. Van der Kust was looking very tired. So Chris N has come on at left wing back. And I brought super sub Lasada on up front. Moved Quackman a little bit. If he's still playing a deep line playmaker, moved him a little bit further forward. My subs don't seem to have made a great lot of effect at the moment. Oh, we do have a highlight. Delap's got the ball. And very, very nearly. But the keeper nips in and picks that one out. Ball over the top. Tavares to Buckman. Krasasnic. Buckman. Back to Toll. Quackman plays that ball out onto this left-hand side. Brobby slips the ball forward, but Lasada can't get to the ball quick enough there. And Young Boys get their first... No, they don't get their first highlight of note. We're still picking that ball up. We're playing really well, actually. We're recovering the ball really well. We're playing some nice balls forward. Delap, can Delap get that? No, the keeper just got fingertips to that and denied Delap the second goal. We still need that second goal. Azakan with the corner. Ball out. Comes back in again. No, it's hoofed out. Tavares, he's bringing the ball forward again for us down that right-hand side. Swings the ball in the box. Delap. Yes! Lasada! Super sub Lasada! But the referee, he's having a look at this one. VAR's going to get involved. We're checking the goal. And it's been disallowed. Of course it would. Why wouldn't it be? So Toll with the header to Chrisen. Still not sure how to say his name. Delap's coming forward. Can he score that one? Yes, he can. Is this going to stand now? It's 2-2. Over the two legs, it's 2-2. It looks like it's standing. So we pull those 2 goals back. And Delap is actually playing out of his skin today. My words are ringing in his ears. He made a lovely run there and finishes really well for 2-2. Liam Delap scored 2 goals in this game. This is amazing. Okay, my final subs of the game. Siebert has come on at centre-back. Kyrgios has come on for Quackman. I've switched my wingers, so Azakan now is playing as an out-and-out winger on the left. And Speckschneider gets a chance to impress. He's come on as an inverted winger on the right. Can we do this? Can we get this winner? So we're on the 80th minute now. And Young Boys are getting a very rare raid down their right-hand side. But we have picked the ball up. Chrisen, Azakan, over the top for Lasada. He needs to slide that. What's he going to do with it? Oh! Lasada! Super sub Lasada! We're winning 3-0. Oh my word, have we turned this tie around? Lasada is an absolutely amazing super sub. I thought he'd lost. I thought he was actually putting that ball to the side for Delap. He didn't control it very well. In fact, he controlled it really badly by the looks of it. But their defence just did not pick the ball up. And it was in the back of the net. Right, we need to be a little bit wary now. Ball into the middle. And they've hit the post! Oh my word, what's going on? I don't think my nerves can take this. Back to the game. Okay, a little bit of a change. I'm doing my usual that I normally do in games like this. I've gone to cautious, going time wasting. I've dropped my formation now back to the defensive midfielder. Lasada's dropped it in the midfield. So hopefully, with about 5 minutes of the game left, we can actually hold on to this lead. Because this is absolutely outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. And, oh, Young Boys have got a corner. We have a corner with Chrisen. There's a foul there, so we're going to get a chance to sling the ball in the box for maybe one last time. Azakan slinging the ball into the box. What can we do with this? Can somebody get their head on this? Come on, Delap, get your hat-trick, lad. And we didn't get to see it. And we're through to the Champions League group stage, the league stage, the whatever stage it is. I'm too excited. Well done, everyone. That was a great second leg comeback. Well, I'm not very often speechless, but you could knock me down with a feather. I thought after the first leg, 2-0 down, they were very good Young Boys in that first game. I thought they were capable of coming to our place and getting at least one, and it would have been an uphill battle. But to score 3 goals, Liam Delap got 2, and our super sub Lasada comes on. I mean, I am a little bit speechless. You won't be able to tell because I'm still waffling. I do a lot of that. But anyway, we're in the Champions League proper. And not only that, we got an 86,000 for playing the game. We've got 86,000 for winnings. So we got £170,000 again for that tie. But that is trumped massively by this. So for qualifying for the Champions League phase, we've been awarded 12.75 million. I mean, this kind of money to a club like SC Cambuur. I mean, look at the finances now. We've jumped from 7 million in the bank to 20.5 million. I mean, if this doesn't give me a better transfer budget at the end of the season, I don't know what will do. But there's always a but, isn't there? Hold your horses, because our 8 games have been announced. I mean, have a look at these. It's a bit scary. So our 8 games against Rangers, AS Roma, Liverpool, AS Monaco, Club Bruges, Real San Sebastian, Barcelona and Borussia Dortmund. Oh my word. I mean, the lowest ranked team there, well, there's 2 in there. There's Rangers at 3.5 and Club Bruges, sorry. Rangers and Club Bruges are 3.5 star rated clubs. Now, we're not very far off that, so there might be a chance in those games. The Rangers game's away, Club Bruges at home, so there might be a chance. I mean, even Real San Sebastian, we have already beaten a 4-star team in this competition, and that's at home. So maybe there's a little chance there that we might be able to put a few points on the board. Well, what an amazing episode. I mean, like the last episode, this Champions League stuff is so exciting and the financial benefits are absolutely astounding. Hopefully we can do a little job in there. Let's say, I mean, we're not going to do an amazing job, I don't think, but you never know. Super sub Lasada, I'll leave him on the bench. It's a tactic. Don't tell anybody. It's a tactic. I'll leave him on the bench, and then when we're struggling a little bit, I'll bring him on. He'll score a hat-trick, and everything's wonderful. Can you imagine? SC Cambuur 3, Liverpool 0. I know it's not going to happen. Only joking, really. Well, thanks for watching. I'm going to go back to what I said at the beginning of the episode. Please try and spread the word. Try and make help the channel to grow. And we'll hopefully see you next time for more from me, the Gobby Gaffer.